Listen, you've got places to...
Yellow. Alright, let's see if everything is actually working, because it certainly wasn't working a minute ago. My computer just would not load the stream, and I was trying to figure it out, and then for some reason there's some sort of like window some sort of like Windows like news and information app or something that was running in the background, like for my taskbar, that apparently was just slowing the computer down to a dead crawl, I'm guessing. I don't know. It was weird. But here we are. Hopefully everything's working now. Hopefully you can hear me, Dad Chris. Let me know if that's the case. Would appreciate it. But yeah, so in front of us we have a Game Boy Color that says it has a bad speaker. And first of all, I do want to test that if I can. I don't know if these bats are good or not. Let me see. Okay, it's enough to give me battery. I should have a random game somewhere near me. Alright, throw this in there. Yeah, I'm not really hearing anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely. Oh. I can kind of hear it very, very low. Alright, so we're going to try and swap this speaker that's in this Game Boy. Game Boy. We got our tri-wing screwdrivers. How are you doing, Dad Chris? Any luck with the Magnavox? What the heck? Is that the wrong bit? I grabbed the wrong bit. Nope. Full of Fanta. I am full of sparkling water. Been having the, I think it's Nixie. The Nixie, it's like ginger lime or something. And I've been drinking a lot of that. I hear ginger is supposed to be really good for you. So I'm trying to get a lot of ginger if I can. And I do enjoy lime. Lime is one of my favorite flavors. Like, of just anything in general. Anything lime flavored, I'm a sucker for. I also love coconut flavored anything. Anything coconut flavored is a big win for me. Alright, so we need to take this little guy out. Right down there. I feel like my camera's kind of a weird angle. Like it's facing like downward. I'm gonna have to probably mess with that and adjust that. Because it's, I don't know. Whatever. That's an issue for another day. Gotta switch our screw type. So get these here. That's a different video. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's go up a size. I'm feeling I didn't put... Oh, that's right, okay. right. Come on, little ribbon cable. Come on, little ribbon. There we go. Oh boy, that is filled with filth. That is disgusting. I do have one speaker left. This is my very last one of my pile of speakers that I had. Tomorrow we go live to fix the camera angle. Yeah, I feel like there's such a delay between what I'm doing and what I see that I kind of have to just, like, I don't know, do it like beforehand. Fanta. Tastes like pineapple. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to do more, how do I do this? Okay, no, we don't want that. Membership gifting. Okay. I'm gonna send another 5 random memberships. Alright. Hopefully those people enjoy my channel enough to have just gotten a free membership. Still, Dad Chris was not one of the free membership people. Yep, no, unfortunately not. Okay. Yeah, and then after that it shows. I tried to see if there's any way of just gifting a membership after that. No, it wants me to spend money, and I am not doing that. I'm not going to spend money for YouTube to give me money. You know, that doesn't seem like a smart plan. Let me while my soldering iron is heating up, I'm gonna grab myself a nice little ginger lime sparkling drink. One moment. All right, I'm back with my Nixie. Are you sponsored by them? I wish. Could someone reach out to Nixie on my behalf and get them to sponsor my show? Oh, that is delicious and refreshing. Okay. So we got this little goober speaker here that we're going to need to remove the solder from these legs. And we're going to replace it with this little guy right here. Looks a little different. Fixie with Nixie. Yeah. Looks slightly different, but it works. So we have, just going to heat up the solder, remove wire, just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. We're just going to heat up the solder and remove the wire. Perfect. Done. Gross, disgusting speaker has now been removed. I like how you can see I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but the filth that's on the speaker, it's all in the shape of the actual speaker grill. So, which is really nice. There's a bunch of filth dots because it had to come through the speaker grill. So it's a lovely touch, really, you know. So now we're going to get you on there. I need a little bit of flux. So this is the fun game of finding where did Shawn leave the flux last. There it is. Stuck to something. Good. That's where it's supposed to be. So now we're going to add flux to our speaker. Flux right there. And then we're going to set this down somewhere that we will hopefully not forget where I set it. And then we are going to stick you. Oh, that looked really well. That looked really well. Wow, good English, Shawn. That looked really good. All right, that looked good too. Now let's throw this back together and see if it works. I'm actually going to clean the board a little bit. Not that I know of any issues with the board, but I just like to, anytime I have it apart, give everything a nice little quick clean with some isopropyl alcohol on a cotton swab. And yeah, just wipe all this down. Yeah, there wasn't really anything on there. This looked pretty good to begin with. Okay. What would you use to clean a Magnavox? You know what? I have an answer for you. I would use my favorite stuff, which I can never find. So if you can find this, this might be at a certain Dutch grocery chain that is near your house. This Libman's multi-surface everyday floor cleaner. This is what I use on everything, but this doesn't seem to be at every store. So I emailed them and they said, "Oh, it's you should be able to find it at Menards," but there's not really a lot of Menards that are close by to me, so I don't really go there often. But what I've been using instead is this Zepp glass cleaner, which I don't like as much because it's got ammonia in it, and I like the other stuff better. For you know, I don't like using ammonia on stuff, but yeah. Well, if you feel like stopping by that Menards ever, you know, feel free to, and let me know if you find that Libman's. The other thing is D-Germ. I love D-Germ, but that's another one that I can never find anywhere ever. But I've been just using that Zepp glass cleaner. It works pretty good. I like it better than Windex, but I don't like it as much as my floor cleaner that I've been using to clean stuff. Daisy is currently yelling into the ether. What are you yelling about, buddy? What? I'm going to move the microphone down by you so everyone can hear you. Daisy. What? What's up? Yeah? Okay. Hopefully that picked up on the microphone, her yelling at me. So, because I put the microphone right by her little fluffy face. Alright, let's put the screws in and see if this actually works. I'm not going to fully... What, Daisy? Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling so much? You can hear her. That's good. She demands to be heard. You can come up here right now. I'm not soldering at this moment. Do you want to be up here? You're just going to block the whole camera if you do. Yeah. No? Okay. I don't know where you're going. Do you want to come up? What? Oh, okay. There you go. Now you can be a distraction. I should have got the screw beforehand. Hello. Now no one can see anything because it's just a big fluffy cat. Hi, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for the kisses. This is my stream. It's working around a cat. Okay, bud. Yeah? Can you say hi to chat? There's a Game Boy under here somewhere. I can't find it. There it is. Alright, let's see if we can actually hear our speaker now that we replaced that. You need the switch. Hi, buddy. Yeah. This is just chaos. Hi, Bub. Where's the batteries? What did I do with those batteries? I had batteries. Oh, they're over here. I genuinely can't see anything. Oh, you're just hitting the camera with your tail, buddy. What are you doing? What is there for... I can't even read your comment. Everything is blocked by a cat. Oh, why is there fur in this Game Boy? Oh, yeah. Listen, anything I fix has cat fur in it. That's a rule of thumb at this point. So, all right, buddy. Oh, do you want down now? Okay, come on. Come on, I'll help you down. You don't want my help? Oh, you're just gonna do it yourself. Okay. Come on. No, it's... You're fine. There we go. There we go. Chair moved. Rule of Tobies, yes. Alright. Ooh, I hear it now. Apparently I picked a game that doesn't really have any sound in it. Come on. There we go. Okay, I can hear it fine, though. So we fixed our speaker. There we go. Alright. Little yellow Game Boy is now been repaired. Easy little fix. Now I just need to find... This can go get recycled. I have a little bin of stuff that I use to recycle. I take to a little recycle yard and get it all, well, recycled. It's kind of in the name. Alright. Play Master of Puppet. Dun, dun, beep, 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 beep. I'm trying to remember how the guitar goes in that. The song I've had stuck in my head was a Blink-182 song. I was when I was testing the stream, I was just humming it into the microphone. It's like, I really want to you. You. I really wish I hated you right now. I don't really remember the words to this song. What's my age? Oh, yeah. That's a classic. I do think I know most, if not all, the words to that. That or, the song Damn It by Blink-182 as well. I think I do know all that. And then obviously all the small things. My favorite to sing in the car is, gosh, what's that one where it's just, oh, dang, I can't remember the song. What it's called. Oh, great. What's one where Tom DeLonge sings, sorry, my brain's mush right now, apparently. Where it's just like, in the spiders. That was very not helpful, even remotely. That was the worst. Wow, I can't think of the song right this second. But every time it comes on, I have to loudly sing it. Okay, cool. We have fixed Game Boy. I can remove the bad speaker. I will say I'm a big fan of Blink-182. I feel like I don't know if it's cool or not to like them, but I love them. That's up there in a top 5 favorite band. I Miss You, yes. That was for all the spiders. Or the webs from all the spiders. Alright, let me grab Random GameCube controller. What would you rather me fix right now? Random GameCube controller, or do I not know where that Xbox One controller went? There was an Xbox One controller here that I had to fix. What did I do with that? Oh, there it is. GameCube controller or random Xbox One controller? I got a new faceplate for it because it needs a new faceplate. And one of the sticks is drifting. But I don't remember which stick is drifting, so I do have to fix that. The Xbox One controller. Dang it. Okay, so hang on. Let me find a cord because I have to test this. So I gotta figure out which stick is drifting. Gamepad tester. I need to test this. And I need a cord. I know one of the sticks was drifting. I don't remember which one. So. Oh, the cord was right here. It was literally in front of me. Okay, so it is the left stick. That's what I thought. Alright, so... Where are you? What? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot think tonight. Some of the webs from all the spiders. Killing them and drinking their insides. You know what song it is. I love that song. I genuinely do love that song. It was just fun to sing it like Tom DeLonge. I need somebody as always. It's a good song. Open. That's a band I would love to see live, but I'll never get a chance to because they're only gonna play like giant like. Look up '09 Baseline Wage by Shawn. What? I don't know what that is. Feel free to just message me that. Like outside of this. Ooh. Oh, come on. I unclipped it and then it clipped itself back in. Man. He also said Grandpa was a liberal. Okay, maybe don't link that in the chat. Ooh. There we go. Ah, gosh. Chris. So, apparently, a mutual friend of ours. What kind of milk do I prefer? What? I mean, you know what I've never had? I always wanted it as a kid, but I basically was not able to ever get it as a kid because my dad hated it, and he basically just told me, no, I'm not ever buying that. But I always loved the look of it from like commercials, because there was a lot of milk commercials growing up. It was strawberry milk, and I always wanted to try strawberry milk, and I never got to. And now that I'm an adult, I just have never bought strawberry milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So I feel like I've missed out on any opportunity to ever try strawberry milk. Because now, as an adult, my insides suck and they hate milk. So I can't have it. But other than that, I would probably just say chocolate milk, because, it's always a good treat. Fun memory when I when I rented my very first apartment. It was myself and a coworker of mine. We got an apartment, and we didn't have anything in the apartment. It was just us sitting on the carpet in the main area, drinking chocolate milk. That's all we did. We went to the store, we bought a gallon of chocolate milk, and we sat on the carpet and just hung out in our new apartment with literally nothing in it. So, that's disgusting on the inside. Gross. Our mutual friend. Our mutual friend Benjamin told me that apparently Creed is coming to town. And I was like, I totally want to go see Creed. I don't like Creed, but I kind of like Creed. It's one of those, like, on record, I don't like Creed, but secretly, I think I kind of like Creed. Just anytime Creed comes on, I'm always singing it, but then I think Creed's so stupid, and I'm like, just immediately, I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Every single time it comes on. So yeah, if Creed's coming to town, you want to go see Creed with Benjamin and I? I can't imagine Creed tickets are expensive. I hope not. I mean, it is Creed, but also, it's Creed. I always think of Lord of the Rings. So here's the thing. Everyone hates me for this. I've never seen Lord of the Rings. I have no intentions of ever seeing Lord of the Rings. I've watched thousands and thousands and thousands of films. I love movies. I just don't, like, I've seen enough of Lord of the Rings to go, I feel like Lord of the Rings isn't for me. I know it's not the correct answer because everyone has to love Lord of the Rings, and I'm agreeing that it's probably an amazing, incredible film, but just looking at it, I just go, it's probably just not for me. It's weird. I feel that way about, what was that? The band Stained, and playing Diablo 1 and 2. Because I would listen to Stained, and I would play Diablo 2. So anytime I hear anything by Stained, I immediately think, just my brain just automatically always goes back to playing Diablo 1 and 2. It's just the two things are interlocked in my brain. I can't hear anything by them and not just immediately go, Tristram, the city. Where's Deckard Cain? The books are better. You would say that. You do like books. I wish I could read. I genuinely, like, my brain, like, I can read words, you know, but my brain will just shut off the second I start, like, skimming down the page. When I start reading down the page. And, like, I'll just be, like, reading something and be like, then the burglar crept into the room. I wonder who was on Conan O'Brien in 1997. And then I just start thinking about that. And then, like, my brain snaps back to, and I'm like, and then everyone was dead. It's like, ah, shoot, I just missed everything. I missed all of, and I've got to go back and reread everything again. I wish my brain wasn't dumb and would allow me to read. I really have only read, like, actually read, like, one book, and it was the book Hatchet. I read that countless times. So, I highly recommend Hatchet, because it's, like, the only thing I ever read, ever. If you haven't read it, you should check it out. It's a good book. Okay, now we gotta go deeper. Alright, I need to get at you. Gonna do this. I don't remember, are there screws in this? I feel like I remember there being screws holding these two boards together, but I don't see any. Oh, there's one right there. I'm blind. And there's one right there. Okay. I was like, I feel like I remember there being screws. Oh, it's a different screw size. Cool. That's fine. That's great. Oh, I missed something there. Message retracted. Okay. I don't know what I just missed. But whatever it was, don't say that. I don't know what it was. Don't say it. Oh. Okay, now we're going to take you apart, because I think I finally have all the screws out. I don't really see another one. There it is. Come out. Come out. I'm doing this the worst way possible. I'm gonna have to actually take this thing properly apart, and I'm trying to avoid it because I'm being lazy. Pop free. Come on. Come on, there we go. Pop free. Come on. Come off. What was all that? What did I just miss? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I actually probably didn't need to completely take that off then, because I just need to get that up. Which would be funny to have live, and the fact that, yeah, exactly. It just looks like I'm talking to myself, which is normal. Which is what usually happens anyways. I'm just singing Creed to myself. Oh, dang it. Come on. It's funny to look up and I see my screen, and my screen is so far behind where I'm actually at in this. So it's crazy that I look up to see like if it shows up what I'm doing, and then I realize, oh, it's back like another like 5-10 minutes from the part that I'm at. I think we got a little bit still stuck here, you wiggling free. Okay. Come out of there. There we go. Just like before, I'm going to clean this up with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. 6 feet from the hills of my plan, maybe 6 feet, ain't so far down. When are we getting on Helldivers again, Chris? We're supposed to take out the capital city now. It's very important that we do so. They just updated it. We gotta take out the capital city, Cybertron, Cyberstan, whatever it's called. I don't remember. Cyberstan. So let's go take out the capital city. This looks disgusting. I just lost the caps. Gross. I have D&D at the store. Do you want, like, for display purposes, Dungeons and Dragons for the Intellivision? I know my buddy's game store has it, like, just sitting up front, and I guarantee you he does not care about it. Maybe. It just looks cool because it's like the Intellivision box for it, so it just looks neat. I'm broke as Frank at the moment. Will you get in there? Will you just get in there? The problem with these like replacement things is they've got all these tiny little legs, and they never want to line up with the tiny little holes because they all wiggle in different directions. And then I gotta figure which one's wiggled in the wrong direction. I gotta wiggle them back in the right direction. You know, I've only watched one episode of that show. It seems like a good show. I just haven't watched enough of it. Wiggle, 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 yeah. That's another song that I weirdly know all of the words to. I actually watched a weird little mini documentary on that, hilariously enough. So Red Foo and the other guy, who I should remember his name, they basically just got into a huge argument over money. That's really what happened. And they broke up. They put out one album, and they got into just a huge dispute over money, and that was the end of it. They literally split up because of money. And yeah, there's a much longer video than just they split up over money, but that pretty much sums up like a 35-minute video in like 4 words. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my thing to heat up here, and then I'm gonna solder this in place, and then I'm gonna go make dinner. So this is the last thing I'm doing. I'm not even gonna fully put it together on stream. I'm just gonna solder this in place, and then I'm gonna make dinner because I'm starving. Okay. There's a bunch of cords draped over my soldering iron, which is really stupid, so I'm trying not to melt a bunch of cords at the same time. I should put a baby in warm water. What? Take it you're giving your child a bath? But yeah, I'll ask my buddy about the copy that he has. Might be cool. But I appreciate you tuning in today, Chris. As always, I appreciate your company. It certainly makes doing all of this work a lot less tedious and goes by a lot faster. But, okay. I'm going to go make dinner because I'm starving. Hope this is entertaining, watching me hang out. I appreciate it because it's very motivating for me to get stuff done, because otherwise I'll just sit on it for literally forever. But I found if I'm live streaming, I was just going to replace that speaker, but you were talking to me, so I was like, oh, I'll find another thing to do. Well, I might find another thing to do. And it gets me to get stuff done, and I just smeared flux all over my finger. It's gross. But, okay, cool. I'm hungry. I'll talk to you later. I appreciate you as always. You have a good night.